Hi, I'm Happy and I'm going to teach you how to record a voice bank in my conlang Adorian. First off, what is Adorian? Adorian is a conlang by me, like I just mentioned, and it's inspired by Welsh, English, German, and African languages like the Ho language, Arabic, and the Kabyle language that you can find in Africa. First off, you need to know how to pronounce some of the sounds in this due to issues of them being different from their English counterparts, i.g. the C sound, which in this, one way it could be pronounced is like the Chinese C, which is like za, or like in the Japanese zu. And in German, it's pronounced like the Zeit. But in a different way, it could be pronounced like the PF sound in German in like Apfel. So it's like a pf sound. Which please know, I don't speak German, so I might get the pronunciation wrong. And then you got the DX sound, which is like in Arabic an empathetic D, which is like a sounds like a da. Then you got the GH sound, which in German is like bah, or in the Scottish English loch, which is like a harsh H slash X sound in German, so like a ha. Next, you got the double G in the Reclist, which is the CH in ich in German, which is like you put your tongue as a K sound, then do like an sound with it, so it's like a. Next is the J sound, which is a Y in the word yes, or like in German and Dutch and other languages, it might be a ja sound. Next is double L, which is like in the Welsh llafe, which I don't speak Welsh, so I don't know if that's pronounced right. Meanwhile, in NY, it's pronounced like the NG in sing in like American English, where it's like a sin, which I can't pronounce it because I pronounce that as sing. But next is the Q sound, like in Arabic, where it's like a ga, like a ga sound, so like gata. Hey, I've noticed in the middle of looking at this that I got the Q sound wrong, so it's actually gata. So yeah, it's more of a ga sound. Next is the R sound, which is like the French and German R, which is pronounced like in the French for recently, which is récemment, which please note, I don't speak French well, I'm only somewhat intermediate in it because of school. Next is TX, which like in Arabic is pronounced as an empathetic T, like the DX, which is like a sound like a da. Next is the letter X in the Reclists, which it's pronounced like the consonant cluster like box, docks, and other words that have it. Next is the Phi, which in this Reclist has two different versions. One is of the Phi in ferry, and the other one being the W in water, so like wa and fa, which the final W sound is under Phi H in the Reclist. Next is BH, which is the biblical fill, which I might be pronouncing that wrong. Or B, so it's like a brr sound, like a brah. Next is 1, 2, and 3. These are in because of encoding issues, but in the auto it's slashes, sorry. Which is 1 is the dental click, so it's like a sounds like ah. 2 is the biblical click, which is like a ah. Next is 3, which is the post Oliver click, which is like a nah. So yeah, when you're done with that, we're gonna move on to the vowels, which the singular A is like in Japanese ah, so like ma, pa, ta. sa. And then you got the double A, which is like spa, pa, ka, fa. Next is the singular E, which is like Japanese e or the E in bet. Next is the double E, which is the ER sound in American English for like butter or better, which I don't pronounce it right, so please I suggest just looking it up because I speak British English and I don't pronounce that sound properly. Next is the singular I, which is the double E in C. The double I is the singular I written in bit, so it's like an it sound. Next is the singular O, which is like the O in court. Next is the double O, which is the A in comma. Next is the singular W, which is like the U in boo. And then the double W is like the double O in foot. Next you got to do is recording it, which with the guide I gave you can give you a concrete plan to do it. Next is setting it up, which I'm going to use my Voicebank for Roku Adorian as an example. Like for this one, I split them up into different folders per expression. So you got D3, F4, etc, etc. And while you're setting it up, and if you're doing it like a multi-pitch or multi-expression, I suggest doing it like C+3 English, where you have like a singular folder for single, like a base vowel or unpitched consonants. And like if you do like a pitch like I did for F4, only pronounce the vowels and the consonants J, L, M, N, NY and VH, since those are voiced, which can be affected by pitch. And then when you're done with your recording, I suggest using VLabeler, but you can use SetPream, whatever other programs you use for it too on the Voicebank. And I suggest autoing it like a normal C++ Voicebank. And if you have suffixes, go to Tools on the top of VLabeler, then go down to Batch Edit Auto Prefix / Suffix, and then you have this pop up here, and then you go suffix, add, and then type in whatever what should we call it, letter or number or pitch you want it to be at. So now that you're done, we're going to see what it's going to look like in Openutau. Which for this example, I'm going to use an unfinished cover of mine of Washing Machine Heart, which I'm gonna note that it's gonna play, but you're gonna hear it through my mic, so it might sound weird because I'm standing up while my laptop's on my desk. So yeah, the issue is with this here, they count double L with double L and an L, so I suggest moving this, changing this into a double L, and then going to O, then dragging it there, and then you get this. But yeah, if you do multi-pitches or multi-expressions, you can have fun with like all the sounds. So like this is his soft append. Then you can have fun with like his other expressions like screamo, which I'm not gonna play the whole thing again, but it sounds like this. Which I suggest that if it is like screamo, please use a different sampler because it's not gonna sound good. It'll be sampler I'm using right now. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye bye. See ya.